We go from the 2015 VHSL State Basketball Tournament at the Siegel Center here in Richmond to Williamsburg in the LPGA Tournament coming up at Kingsmill in May. We caught up with Matthew Shulze. We're here in Williamsburg where the Kingsmill Championships will begin Monday, May the 11th. And with us now is the tournament director, Matthew Shulze. Matthew, thank you for stopping by.
It's great to be here. Glad you guys could come down and we could talk about the tournament a little bit.
Absolutely. First off, tell us about your role and how long you've been here at Kingsmill.
I've been here for a little over a year now. We came in, most of the tournament team came in December of 13 once the resort kind of re-upped the contract with the LPGA, brought everybody, the whole staff now works as employees of Kingsmill. So we had a quick sprint last year, about 5 months to put together the 2014 event. This year it's been a lot better. We've had 12 months, or will have 12 months to put the whole tournament together. And that helped us really change some of the things we're going to be able to do this year and make it kind of more of a complete event. Not that last year was incomplete, but there were just not a lot of things we could change in that amount of time to kind of lead up to the event.
A couple of new elements to tell the people about as well, Matthew. Tell us about those.
Well, we've always been a community event, as we talked about, and knowing that with our connection with the military in this area, we've allowed in the past active duty military to come to the tournament for free. We're kind of changing that policy this year that any military, active, reserve, or retired can get admission with one guest to the tournament as a grounds ticket. But one of our partners this year, Dove, has added a Patriots Outpost, which will actually be a skybox behind the 15th green. We're also kind of upgrading our family fun zone because obviously we want golf to be more of a family activity here at Kingsmill and to add a little golf element. So some of the local professionals will be out here trying to teach golf kind of on-off all day Saturday and Sunday in the family fun zone.
Although we've got snow in the background on the course here, it's just a beautiful course come springtime. What makes it so special?
Well, I think to your point, it sits here on the James River. I live in Richmond. I bring people down here and they can't even believe that that's a river because you can't even see the other side. The way the golf course was designed with Pete Dye, it's very rolly. There's just a lot of great views. The players love the golf course. You know, it kind of got to the point where from a PGA Tour perspective, it might be a little too short, but it doesn't have any of that. With the ladies coming, they can really kind of play around with all that stuff, and the players really love it because it's shopmakers golf course. It's not just go out there and see how far you can hit it. There's a lot of things they got to work to get around as they go around the golf course.
And as many that have been here before know, the finishing holes here at 15, 16, 17, and 18 are incredible, Matthew.
You know, that's what makes the golf course. Obviously, as you come out of the back nine and you head towards the river to start on 15 and have a kind of a risk-reward par 5 that a lot of the players know they can be offensive on 15 and then kind of defensive the last 3 holes. And I think that's kind of what's led to the drama we've had coming down to the last couple of holes in the last couple of years with playoffs in 12 and 13 and Lizette winning by a couple last year. You got to kind of keep your stuff together coming down. The tee shot on 17, the tee shot on 18 over the water. The average player, that's where they lose their round on this golf course. For the tour players, it's a little bit of the same. They want to figure out, how do I make birdie on 15 so I don't have to worry about trying to do anything too offensive on 16, 17, or 18. I can just make 3 pars and I'll hopefully be good and I'll wrap up my round. Up until last year, every person that had won the Kingsmill Championship had been a major champion. So Lizette Salas has to win one so we can put that moniker back on the tournament. But it is, we've always had the really best come play. Last year we had 42 of the top 50. The previous year we had 49 of the top 50 because one of them was hurt. So our goal always with the tournament is to make it a players event, to make sure they're very welcome coming here and that they just have a great week. And we try to limit how much we try to get them to do stuff for us because they're here to work, they're here to play golf, and they're here to enjoy the setting and the atmosphere of the resort.
And, of course, coming up, the LPGA qualifier will be Monday, May the 11th. You have the championship round 1 starting on Thursday, May the 14th, and everything concludes with the final round on Sunday, May the 17th. You mentioned about volunteers. How can someone get involved with this and even make a charitable contribution?
If they go to our website, thekingsmillchampionship.com, there's a tab for volunteering. There's also a tab for charity. So if they wanted to help us out, and we do a lot of work with the USO in Hampton Roads and Richmond as well, because they help us with volunteers. If they get in touch with us, there's a contact page on the website as well that can get to all of us. My contact information is there as well. We'd love to have some support. Anybody who wants to volunteer, most of the volunteer jobs, it's like a vacation. It's a lot of fun things you get to do. We'd love to have them.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
That's Matthew Shulze, the tournament director here at Kingsmill, coming out Monday, May the 11th. We wish you guys all the best.
Thank you. Appreciate it.